Welcome back to the channel. What if a simple old penny hiding in your coin jar could tell a story that spans generations? Today, we're uncovering two legendary Lincoln wheat pennies, the 1946 wheat penny and the 1957 D wheat penny. These classic American coins have survived decades of history, passed through millions of hands, and continue to fascinate collectors around the world. Before you overlook another old penny, watch until the end, because these small copper treasures may hold secrets that every coin hunter wants to discover. The coin number 1. The 1957 D Lincoln wheat penny is a coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors and history lovers around the world. At first glance, it may look like nothing more than an old penny hidden inside a jar of spare change. Some examples appear dark, dirty, and heavily worn after decades of circulation, causing many people to overlook them completely. Yet beneath that ordinary appearance lies a coin that has traveled through generations of American life. Every mark on its surface tells a story, and every worn detail reflects a journey that began more than half a century ago. When the 1957 D wheat penny was produced at the Denver Mint, America was experiencing a period of growth and optimism. Communities were expanding, families were building brighter futures, and small coins like the Lincoln cent played an important role in everyday commerce. Millions of these pennies entered circulation and quickly became part of daily life. They passed through local stores, schools, restaurants, and businesses, quietly becoming witnesses to countless moments that shaped ordinary American history. One of the reasons the 1957 D wheat penny remains so popular is its timeless design. The front features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected figures in American history. His image symbolizes leadership, perseverance, and determination. On the reverse, two graceful wheat stalks surround the words, 1 cent, creating a design that collectors still admire today. This classic artwork became one of the most recognizable coin designs ever produced in the United States and remains beloved by collectors of all ages. The journey of a single 1957 D wheat penny can be truly fascinating. Imagine a coin leaving the mint in brilliant condition and then spending decades moving from one person to another. It may have traveled through bustling cities and quiet rural towns. It may have been carried in wallets, dropped into piggy banks, or saved in family collections. Every scratch and sign of wear represents a chapter in that journey, turning a simple penny into a silent witness of history. Collectors often appreciate coins that show character, and many 1957 D wheat pennies have plenty of it. A dark or dirty coin may not seem impressive at first, but those signs of age reveal decades of survival. The worn surfaces tell a story that shiny modern coins simply cannot match. Every mark reflects real-world use and reminds collectors that the coin participated in everyday life long before arriving in a collection. Condition plays a major role in the fascination surrounding old coins. Many surviving 1957 D wheat pennies spent years in circulation and display varying levels of wear. Others remained protected and preserved, retaining much of their original beauty. These better-preserved examples allow collectors to see the details and craftsmanship that existed when the coin first left the mint. They serve as small windows into the past, offering a glimpse of how the coin appeared during the late 1950s. The excitement of coin collecting often comes from discovery. Old albums, inherited collections, and forgotten containers of coins sometimes reveal wheat pennies that have not been examined for years. Finding a 1957 D wheat penny can create an instant connection to history. Even though it is a humble 1 cent coin, the experience of uncovering a piece of the past brings excitement and curiosity that keeps collectors searching through their coins again and again. As the years continue to pass, the surviving 1957 D wheat pennies become increasingly important as historical keepsakes. Many examples have been lost, damaged, or permanently placed into private collections. Every remaining coin serves as a reminder of a different era in American life. They connect modern collectors with the people who once carried them and preserve memories of a time that continues to fade further into history. In the end, the 1957 D Lincoln wheat penny is far more than a simple 1 cent coin. It is a symbol of history, endurance, and the lasting appeal of coin collecting. Whether discovered in an old collection, inherited from family members, or found among forgotten coins, it continues to inspire curiosity and admiration. Its journey through time proves that even the smallest coin can hold a remarkable story, making the 1957 wheat penny one of the most cherished pieces of American numismatic history. Coin number 2. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny is one of those remarkable coins that instantly sparks curiosity among collectors and history enthusiasts. At first glance, it may seem like nothing more than an old penny resting at the bottom of a coin jar or hidden inside a forgotten collection. Many examples appear dark, worn, and dirty after decades of circulation, leading countless people to ignore them. Yet every 1946 wheat penny carries a unique story. It survived generations of change, witnessed the passage of time, and traveled through countless hands before reaching the present day. What appears ordinary on the surface often becomes extraordinary when its history is explored. The year 1946 marked the beginning of a new chapter in American life. Communities were rebuilding, families were looking toward the future, and optimism was spreading throughout the nation. During this period, the Lincoln wheat penny remained an important part of everyday commerce. These small copper coins moved through stores, markets, schools, and businesses, quietly becoming part of daily routines. Millions of people carried them in their pockets, without realizing that future generations would one day view them as treasured pieces of history. One of the reasons the 1946 wheat penny remains so beloved is its timeless design. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front symbolizes strength, determination, and leadership. Generations of Americans have recognized and respected this image. On the reverse side, 2 wheat stalks frame the denomination, creating one of the most iconic coin designs ever produced in the United States. The simple elegance of the wheat penny continues to attract collectors decades after the series ended. Imagine the journey of a single 1946 wheat penny. It may have started its life shining brightly as it left the mint, only to spend years traveling from person to person. It may have been exchanged at neighborhood stores, carried by workers heading to their jobs, or saved by children beginning their first coin collections. Every scratch and worn detail reflects part of that adventure. These visible signs of age transform the coin into a living piece of history that has survived where many others have disappeared. Collectors often appreciate coins that show evidence of real-world use. A dark or dirty 1946 wheat penny tells a story that a newly minted coin never could. The wear on its surface reflects decades of movement and survival. Each mark represents a moment in time, a transaction, or an encounter with someone who may never have imagined the coin would still exist many decades later. That connection to everyday life is one of the reasons collectors find old wheat pennies so fascinating. Condition plays an important role in the appeal of any historic coin. Some 1946 wheat pennies spent decades in circulation and display heavy wear, while others remain protected and preserved. Better preserved examples allow collectors to admire the original details and craftsmanship of the design. These coins serve as small windows into the past, preserving a glimpse of what American coinage looked like during a transformative period in history. The thrill of coin collecting often comes from discovery. Old jars, family collections, and forgotten boxes sometimes reveal wheat pennies that have remained hidden for years. Finding a 1946 wheat penny creates an immediate connection to the past. It reminds collectors that history is not limited to museums and books. Sometimes it survives in the most ordinary places, waiting patiently to be rediscovered by someone who appreciates its story. As decades continue to pass, surviving 1946 wheat pennies become increasingly meaningful as historical keepsakes. Many examples have been lost, damaged, or permanently stored away in collections. Every coin that remains serves as a reminder of a different era in American life. These small pieces of copper preserve memories of the people who carried them and the world in which they circulated, making them valuable links to the past. In the end, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny is much more than a 1-cent coin. It is a symbol of endurance, history, and the enduring appeal of coin collecting. Whether discovered in an old collection, inherited from family members, or found among forgotten change, it continues to inspire curiosity and admiration. Its journey through time proves that even the smallest coin can preserve a remarkable story, making the 1946 wheat penny one of the most cherished and memorable coins in American numismatic history.